Hi, my name is Iga and you're watching Pixie in the Notes. Today I'm coming with a video that is one of my favorites to watch here on YouTube, and that is 10 for Life. If you're interested, then keep on watching. It literally took me a few months to come up with this list. I took it way too seriously, but here I am. 10 for Life lineup. These are really cherry-picked fragrances that I absolutely love, that I reach for the most, and that some of them are fairly new for me, but some of them have been with me for years and years. So I'm gonna start with my favorites from 1, and then we're gonna continue, and the first 6 are, written in stone. So these are not negotiable. And the order of them kind of matters. Later, it doesn't matter. It's in no particular order. So without further ado, let's get started. So for years, my number 1 fragrance was Cinema by YSL, and those who know me know that. But you might be kind of surprised that these days my number 1 fragrance is Dama Bianca by Xerjoff. And I had to be really honest with myself that Cinema is no longer the one that is my top 1. Dama Bianca is. This is my 2nd bottle, and I really cannot handle how good this is. This is one of my most feminine fragrances. It embodies everything that is soft, rounded, creamy, and plush. It is a beautiful mix of springtime florals, lilac, lily of the valley, with beautiful kumquat, the citrus, with a gorgeous mix of musk and vanilla. It is mind-blowing for me. I'm always in the mood to wear it. It is my most frequently worn fragrance this year. It makes me feel absolutely wonderful whenever I wear it. It makes me feel feminine, it makes me feel delicate, and it simply softens and melts my heart. I absolutely love it. Number 2 fragrance is unfortunately something that you can't get anymore, and this is Shalimar Millésime Vanilla Plentifolia from Guerlain. Unfortunately, that was a limited edition. That was the first of the Shalimar flankers from the line. Now they have Tonka, Iris, and now Jasmine. This is truly the most beautiful fragrance that I've ever smelled in my life. Since I got it, I haven't bought a single vanilla fragrance. It's dark, it's rich, it's dense, but it has this inner sunlight radiating from it. There is radiance from the darkness. I always imagine this dark room lit by honey, warm light that is coming from the sunset. It is breathtaking. Luckily, I immediately bought a backup, so luckily I will have this fragrance in my life for a long time. But I cannot imagine any vanilla fragrance being even close to Shalimar Vanilla Plentifolia. My number 3 fragrance is Bois Belize Intense from Nikolai. This is still available, but this is pretty difficult to sniff. It's only available online or in French Parisian stores of Nikolai, which is a pity. This is a fragrance that embodies inner bliss for me. It is crisp, it is elegant, it smells like the most beautiful feeling you can imagine. It's mainly this dewy, crisp, fresh rose with a little bit of rough edges, but it has this watery freshness about it. I have a separate review about Bois Belize, so if you want to know more, I encourage you to watch it. But yeah, I get a lot of compliments at work when I wear it. It is very elegant. It is a super wearable everyday scent, but whenever I wear it, I feel happy, refined, and comfortable. It's absolutely gorgeous. Well, finally, we arrive at Cinema by YSL. This is my second bottle. It's discontinued. I have 2 more bottles waiting for me. Unfortunately, I won't be focusing too much on this because obviously a lot of people can't buy it now. But this feels like home. This feels like safety. It feels like kitten's fur. It feels like warm tea with lemon drank under a blanket. It evokes all the feelings of coziness, comfort, and well-being for me. And at the same time, it's very elegant and sophisticated. After 10 years, I still roll my eyes to the back of my head whenever I wear it. It's love for life. But it's no longer my number one. I'm really sorry, but that's the reality. Another one is kind of surprising for me. It's pretty new to my collection. It's Gypsy Water by Byredo. I've had it for a year, and as you can see, I've made a pretty considerable dent in it. I am obsessed with this fragrance. It is my second most worn fragrance this year. I crave it. I want it. It's a beautiful, airy, aromatic scent that is beautiful in hot weather, but it also works amazing in cold weather. So it's like an all year round fragrance that embodies a feeling of freedom, free spirit, relaxed state of mind, laid back, effortless. So that's how I want to feel a lot of the times, and Gypsy Water always delivers. It is free-spirited. It is absolutely amazing, and I will definitely be getting bottle after bottle after bottle of Gypsy Water. Next fragrance is Rose Cherie by Guerlain. And seriously, it brings tears to my eyes. It is so beautiful. Initially, it wasn't love at first sniff. I wore it 3 times, and only at the 4th time, it hit the right spot. And I got hooked and I was obsessed. Rosary for me is like this crisp mix of violets, rose and musk. It's mainly musky. It has some beautiful, intimate innocence about it. It is a fragrance that I imagine like a enchanted forest or fairyland would smell like. It has something extremely effervescent and yeah, fairy-like, pixie-like about it. It is pretty sweet, but also not juvenile. It really is utterly underrated and beautiful. Rosary smells pink and violet. This is exactly how it smells. It's not too complicated, but recently I discovered, like, looking through, this is like a side note. When I was trying to figure out this list, I discovered quite a lot of things about myself, and how I have changed and evolved. Because these days I really am not looking for too much complexity. I'm not looking for things that are overcomplicated. I'm looking for something that is pretty simple but striking. So these are my favorite fragrances these days, and the things that I wear most comfortably, that feel me. And Rosary definitely is one of them. Moving on, the next one is Il Purple from Liquide Imaginaire. I have a separate video and review about it. It's my most unique fragrance in my collection. It smells kind of like aromatic, exotic, crisp and fresh, but very unique. I've never smelled anything that smells like this. This is my scent, like most professional work scent. Whenever I need to do, like, I have to have the shit done at work, I want to feel empowered and confident, I wear it. But it's not like a corporate kind of business fragrance, work fragrance. It gives you this aura of professionalism, but at the same time it has some artistic and quirky twist to it, and I feel this is my kind of professionalism. Il Purple is extremely refined for me, and also very feminine. I can't imagine this fragrance on a guy. Il Purple works amazing all year round. So basically all these fragrances I can wear all year round and feel extremely comfortable, maybe except Vanilla Plentifolia. It's pretty thick for warmer months, but Il Purple is an all year rounder. Next one is Molecular One Plus Iris. This is fairly recent. I mentioned it in my airy fragrances video, and it's still probably my favorite iris scent. It's very molecular, very airy, very translucent. It is a fragrance that I crave a lot, that I want to wear whenever I don't feel like wearing perfumey perfume. It gives me space to breathe, it gives me space to think, but at the same time it has this beautiful softness about it. It's dry but sweet. It's absolutely amazing. Molecule Iris wears like a veil. It wears very comfortably. It gathers compliments. On clothes, it lasts for weeks. It's spread, it has a pretty big throw, and I simply love wearing it, especially to work. Another fragrance is Sunshine Woman by Amouage. This is Smile in a bottle, and the bottle, the color and everything is the best representation of what is inside. Amouage Sunshine is a beautiful apricot with incense, with papyrus. It has pretty juicy and watery feel, but at the same time it has a little bit of dryness, and this is like a very unique combination. It's simple, it's joyful, it's blissful. It is like basically like everything that you can think of that puts a smile on your face. It's like a dopamine enhancer. It's like, you know, like dopamine clothing when you want to, you know, boost your energy. This is what Sunshine Woman does for me. And the last, but definitely not least, is Tempo by Diptyque. This is the most different from the rest, because as you probably noticed, my fragrances are mainly soft, crisp, and rounded and comfortable. Tempo is different. Tempo is the darkest and the driest from the whole lineup, and I can't imagine my collection without a fragrance like this, because when you keep wearing sweet fragrances, sometimes you need a detox. Of course, Gypsy Water, Bois Belize, these aren't sweet, or Il Pourpre. These are more crisp, and they don't give you like this instant sweetness. But Tempo is almost devoid of sweetness. It's somewhere there in the background, but it's something that I crave when I want to feel really refined, when I want to feel powerful, and when I want to get in touch with a little bit of my masculine energy. It is a beautiful autumnal scent. It feels like dry autumnal leaves, like rain, you know, watched from a very cozy place. I have a separate review on that, so I'm not gonna, you know, say too much. But that's my 10 for life. And recently I was giving a lot of thought to my fragrance journey, and I think that at this point I'm not that willing to explore new fragrances. I'm not willing to get into that craziness of new releases and keeping up with the Joneses. I'm really overwhelmed. So with this video, I would like to take a longer break. I might come back to recording videos in the future, who knows. But for now, I feel like I don't have a lot to offer in this kind of day and age. So it will be a last video for quite a long time. And as a bonus, I have my sons perform a song for you. I will leave the details of the Instagram and YouTube channel here in the description box. Enjoy the performance. I really appreciate every one of you commenting and being with me for years, supporting this channel. I'm really, really grateful. It was a really nice adventure. Thank you for it, and bye.
Well, she's walking through the clouds with a circus mind that's running wild. Butterflies and zebras and blues and fairy tales. That's all she ever thinks about. You're riding with the wind. Thousand smiles, she's still free. There's a risk, she says, it's alright. Get anything you want from me, get anything. Chyba najlepsze, co?
No chyba tak.